So once you started to come to, and you're able to start talking and getting some level of human interaction back.
Yeah.
I remember Nick had reached out to me around that time and basically said that he felt that the police acted inappropriately
Yeah.
around your situation.
Yeah, I
What
think
what do
so
you feel
too.
the police did wrong?
They shot. I feel like they shouldn't have shot me. Like, they didn't even give me a chance. They just blasted. It's like shoot first, ask questions later. The way I look at it is it's like almost like the bridge situation. Like, the dude tackled me. If it's like them shooting me off the bridge instead of talking me down. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I see it. They knew what the call was. They knew it was a mental health crisis. They knew that I had cut myself. They should have been more prepared for that situation
Okay, and
rather than shooting first.
you're actually suing the police department.
I'm trying to, yeah.
Okay, how far
It's
along is
just
that?
a rough case, because the way that the city is they're trying to protect the police.
Yeah,
So they're trying to give me a strike.
give you a strike,
Yeah,
meaning a felony
yeah.
for what?
Resisting arrest and assault with a deadly weapon on a police officer.
Oh, so you're actually fighting a case.
Yeah.
So you're actually facing prison time.
Nah.
No.
They're trying to offer me a deal for no prison time.
Ah, so if you accept that case,
But I
that's going
still
to
have a strike.
undermine the lawsuit.
Yeah, so I can't
Because
accept that case.
I see what you're saying.
So I have to win my case to be able to fight and win my case against them.
Aha.
Yeah, so it's a fucked up situation for
But,
sure.
but trying to do that, you potentially could lose your case and end up going to prison if you don't accept the plea deal. If it has to go to court and you blow a trial.
I don't know. I don't think so. My lawyer says that I'm not going to do no prison time.
Okay, Nick is helping you out with the legal bills,
Yeah.
which are probably pretty immense for something like this.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah. So, at what point did you get out of the hospital?
I got out of the hospital 3 months after it happened.
3 months after it happened.
Yeah, so I was in the hospital for 3 months.
And how long have you been out since then?
I've been out for like 3 months.
Okay.
3 to 4 months.
Since that time, have you had any sort of relapses or anything?
Well, the OD recently.
You OD'd on what?
100 Benadryl and 35 Xans.
Okay, this is what you're talking about. Okay,
Yeah.
so you took 100
Because it was like the
Benadryl.
pain was so bad that it was like I felt like I would almost rather not live through it. And it still hurts hella bad. I can't sleep on my sides.
Yeah.
Like standing up for too long starts to get me overwhelmed and shit. Like physically.
So you try to kill yourself once again.
Yeah, I tried again.
And then what happened?
My dad came to the studio and found me. I did it at my studio.
Okay.
And I had OD'd and he came and I was slumped over, like sitting up. And so he called the ambulance and the cops didn't show up that time. Thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Well, I know Nick pretty well. He's probably the busiest person that I know.
Yeah, he is.
Like
Same here.
from Wildin' Out to The Masked Singer to going to Howard
Yeah.
to now he has a morning show. And I remember meeting with him and saying like, why are you doing why are you taking on this morning show with the plate that you have right now? How full of a schedule you have right now. But he gave me a reason as to why he was doing it. And my point in saying this is that with someone as unbelievably busy as Nick, why do you think that he's taking time out of his schedule to help you out in the way that he is? Because he's the one that brought you here today.
Yeah. I don't know. He just believes in me, I guess. And just sees that this mental health shit is no joke. And that if he can make a difference in my life, maybe it'll make differences in other people's lives. So that's why I maybe see that he's helping me out. And we have such a history together. We've been working for like 5 years now.
Yeah. Have you been diagnosed with anything? Bipolar disorder,
Yeah.
schizophrenia, anything else like
Yeah,
that?
manic and bipolar.
Okay. Yeah. Someone I was, one of my exes, her mother was schizophrenic and bipolar, and she tried to kill herself and that type of thing. And actually, one of my close friends, Disco D, who was bipolar, he ended up hanging himself
Damn.
at his mother's house.
Yeah, I thought about doing that.
Yeah,
I never did it though. Thank
probably a
God.
pretty ugly way to die.
Yeah, no, it
Suffocating.
doesn't seem like a fun way to go.
Yeah, yeah. I remember going to the funeral and
Yeah, I
look,
had a
look
friend hang himself too.
looking at his mother. Like, I don't know how you'll never get that imagery out of your head. Like,
Yeah,
walk in your son's room and he's hanging from the ceiling. Like,
yeah. I didn't want to do that.
so was your mother around at all?
She lives in Georgia right now, but she came into town when she found out what happened.
And how did she react to it?
She was fucked up by it. And the cops they had me in the hospital as an unidentified patient. So you couldn't just call the hospital and be like, it's Ryan Bowers admitted. They would say no. And so they almost didn't let my mom come to see me for the first few days and shit.
Yeah.
So my mom had to like beg the sergeant or whoever it was to let me come see her or let her come see me. So it was super fucked up for my mom and dad.